Okay, here we go again. Another day, another saxophone. So today, got an interested party in a Keilwerth from Germany, SX-90. This is their pro model, and it's just a monster. They're just such a wonderful playing saxophone. A lot of unique features that nobody else has. These are, again, made in Germany. I call them the German tank because it's the toughest key work I've ever seen. I rarely see anybody come in with a bent key, or I call them the BMW as opposed to the Japanese horns are like the Lexus, and I call the old Mark 6s like the 57 Chevys. So pretty cool, but not going to go around a corner. So very nice condition. I didn't date it, but you can look it up if you want. There's a nice serial number list. But SX-90, you can see the pads are in great shape, no dings on the bottom. Huge bell. It's almost a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch bigger than a normal bell. It's just like a big megaphone. Really nice table keys over here, really easy to get around. Another very unique feature is adjustable palm keys. So people are coming in all the time, they want the corks or the put on the risers. The old leg ones are like 40, 50 bucks each, or the little rubber ones slide off. I had one fall off on me in the middle of a gig and had to chase it around. So these are actually adjustable. So I have it sitting, so all I have to do is just touch into my palms and unscrew the locking collar, run it in, run it out, put it exactly where you want, lock it down, you're done. Very, very cool thing. The other thing is the G-sharp mechanism, or anti-sticking mechanism. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of behind the bell. But what happens is you push down, there you go. You can push down the key. It hits the bracket here. It's a little seesaw, and it hits the F-sharp key, and it pulls up the G-sharp key. And it's just marvelous. I mean, I'm trying to do this without pushing the bell keys open at the same time. There we go. So here it is right here across here. So you hit the G-sharp key, it brings up this end, hits here on the F-sharp key, and then pulls the G-sharp up right in the middle of it. So this is like the teeter-totter of the situation here. So it's really a cool situation. And again, I haven't seen that in any other saxophone. It's pretty cool. I mean, I get notorious. People are out there playing their beautiful ballad, and all of a sudden the G-sharp sticks and just ruins the whole thing. And it's actually a big bore. I think it's the biggest bore of any saxophone I know of. And I've had people say, well, it's too loud. And I go, well, just don't blow as hard. I mean, you can just breathe into this thing. And it's like, for me, it's like saying, oh, my car goes too fast. And just don't push down the gas pedal as far. So this is 105 648, and what's crazy is I have another one. It's 105 650, 2 serial numbers off, and I've got them both here at the same time. This one's by far cosmetically a much better condition than the one. The other one's got some, kind of corrosion and stuff on it. The other thing are the pearls. They're super thick. You can see how thick they are. And they're not in a cup. They're actually glued right to the key, and they're deep. I mean, most pearls, I've had them where they're convex, and I'm slipping all over them. And most of them have a little bit of a concave, but these are like maybe a 1/16 of an inch down, and you can just grab right into them. It's hard to see the relief on them, but it's just seriously deep. Again, the front F key is, again, like everybody started doing it after Yamaha, and you just can grab it here. That one's actually not opening far enough. But anyhow, so just a marvelous saxophone, and just that German technology, German metal, German key work, and German technology, German engineering. Some guy came up to old Julius Keilwerth and says, I've got this thing that might work on your saxophone to keep the G-sharp from sticking, and then they've done it ever since. The early ones don't have it. The early ones don't have the palm keys either. And it seems like these ones right around the 100,000 serial number are really popular. And after that, I don't know if they changed factory or changed whatever. But again, this is 105, so it's right down there in the low 100,000s. But the good news, you can just whisper. Just the fattest, lowest, firmest B flat. have sharp key on just about everything in the world right now, even down to the student models, which I hate. But anyhow, it's nice to have it on this. What's next? So anyhow, plays nicely in tune. It's just got all the stuff. I mean, it plays great. It's got great ergonomics. Put the keys anywhere you want. The G-snarp's not going to stick. You got this big monstrous bell. The only problem is it doesn't fit in a lot of cases. Luckily, I have a couple different choices on cases that fit, really nice for it. And again, no bend down on the neck, no neck damage, which I'm getting all the time. So anyhow. Wow, it's just great. So we're gonna play a little something and then go on to the next adventure here. I forgot the name of the tune. Oh yeah. So anyhow, you don't have to listen to all that if you want. But anyhow,
here's the big secret about women.
yeah, I don't want to know the secret about women. I haven't learned enough and more than I want to know. Anyhow, www.stevegraysaxes.com. So the other one will be fixed up pretty soon and on the page. This one just is pictures are going up. The pictures been up there for a while, but I didn't have the pictures up. So now the pictures are going to be up, and www.stevegraysaxes, STVEGRAY, saxes.com. So within the last 3 days, just got in 1945 Content M tenor, one of the classic saxophones of the world. 1956 King Super 20 alto sax with the sterling silver neck, mint condition. Number 82,000, pretty road worn, Mark 6 tenor, and then a 109,000, again real close to that 100,000 number, mint condition, Mark 6. So what else? What's in the last part? And a Jupiter, flugelhorn if you got any brass friends. But all those come in just within the last 3 days, and a bunch of cool accessories and everything with them. Oh, and I just got a Yamaha 41 Barry. So the 41 in Japan, post-seated, came after the old 52, which is like a world standard for an intermediate style Barry. And this is a 41, again, as brand new condition. So anyhow, a lot of excitement and no room to put them, so they got to go. I've got 3 Yamaha 62 Barrys, 2 Yanagisawa bronze Barry, 1 brand new and 1 like new. So it's a very good selection of saxes right now. So again, www.stevegraysaxes, GRAY. And if you're interested in all this one may be going out pretty soon, but we'll see. First come, first serve. So there you go. Hasta luego.